All right. Here we go. We are back. We are back. Kann mein Stream jetzt? Ist was Wichtiges? Aha. Okay, my mother just came in. Doesn't really matter though. Okay, and with that, we are rolling. We just adjust everything. Welcome back, guys. What's up, guys, and welcome back to a new episode of my Minecraft series where I try to collect every single item in the game. As you can see, we finally have shaders. The update just dropped and we can now use mods. Of course, not all mods are updated yet. So, for example, I don't have continuity yet. So our glass still looks like that. Usually I play with continuity, which makes the glass kind of like connected and a bit more see-through. But yeah, we can still play with shaders and a couple of other mods that just make the game look and sound a bit more interesting. Which I freaking love, because even though I really love the Minecraft aesthetic, I mean, just look at that, bro. The game with shaders is like, it's like a whole different game, right? It's like an entirely different experience. So it's awesome that we finally have shaders. When it comes to today's episode, honestly, I don't have anything crazy planned. I think this episode is going to be somewhat of a shorter episode, because there's pretty much just two things that I want to do today. The first thing is that I want to get back up to level 30. Because I want to enchant my diamond pickaxe with efficiency. In fact, let me just check real quick. We got unbreaking right here, so it's pretty likely that we'll also have efficiency there. Of course, it's not guaranteed, but I think we're going to get efficiency from this one. And the reason we need a pickaxe with efficiency is because I actually want to dig out quite a big space down here. Let me just go there real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'm not yet exactly sure on how we want to do this, but I'll pretty much have like a big entrance over here somewhere, probably right there. That is going to lead into a new storage area. So basically like a new storage room, but also a room or an area where we will have a little section. I don't really know how to explain this well. A little section to keep progress of where we are at the challenge. So I'll basically have... You'll see what I mean when it's done. You know, it's a bit hard to explain without showing you. But I already have a very specific system in mind to keep track of the whole challenge. And not only is that going to help us to keep track, but also it's going to look pretty awesome. Alrighty. Yeah, so I'd say while we are still doing a little bit of intro stuff, let me already get into the nether and start farming up some XP. But yeah, basically that is all I want to do today in this episode. As I said, it's not going to be a crazy long episode or anything like that, because I'm probably also going to cut everything together. Oh, there's a freaking... There's one of these guys right here. Oh, that's actually a little dangerous. That is actually a little dangerous. Can we maybe make him fall? Oh, we actually can. Holy shit. What the fuck? I did not think that would work. But that's cool. Holy crap. That was kind of funny. So yeah, at this point I should probably... Let me just get rid of this guy real quick, because he's gonna be annoying. Yeah, at this point I should probably highlight the fact that I'm also always live streaming these episodes. So if you want to see me play live, if you want to watch me play live, check out both my TikTok as well as my YouTube channel, because I'll also be streaming these episodes every Tuesday evening. That is in German time, of course, because I'm in Germany. No clue what that would be in any other time zone, but yeah. And if you enjoy these videos or the streams at all, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future episodes. Hey Lucia, was geht, was geht? Ich habe mich gerade geisteskrank verschluckt. What the fuck? Okay. Es geht nicht viel. Oh Junge, ich habe mich so crazy verschluckt, Mann. Ah. Oh geil, ich kann jetzt wieder fackeln. Ich kann jetzt wieder Fackeln halten. Heute ist ein neues Update rausgekommen. Ein neues Update für das Spiel. Und deswegen kann ich jetzt wieder mit richtig schöner Grafik spielen. Das sagt jetzt natürlich gar nichts, aber vor dem Update ging das leider nicht. Und jetzt kann ich das wieder machen. Und jetzt sieht alles wieder deutlich schöner aus. Das ist sehr, sehr cool. Das freut mich sehr. Super. Ja. Geil, oder? Da freust du dich doch sicher auch. Oh Mann, ey. Ich hab gerade beim Essen mich mies verschluckt. Und ich komme halt gar nicht klar. Wie komme ich denn darüber? Trink mal was. Ich bin schon am Trinken. Ich habe mir hier eine Cola nebendran. Aber irgendwie geht's nicht weg. Ich weiß auch nicht. Ich glaube, ich werde sterben. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. Alright. Ein paar Leute joinen gerade rein. Was geht, Leute? Ich bin gerade kurz im Nether und farm ein bisschen XP. Wir werden heute ein bisschen was Richtung Bauen machen, ja. Ich werde heute anfangen, ein größeres Projekt zu starten in dieser Welt. Ein Projekt, das sehr wichtig sein wird für die Welt. Ich weiß noch nicht, wie weit wir heute kommen werden. Ich denke, ich werde heute nicht so mega crazy lang streamen. Vielleicht nur so 2 Stunden oder so. Aber ich denke, wir werden schon einiges schaffen können. Für dieses Projekt wird es aber wichtig sein, dass wir eine gute Spitzhacke haben, damit das Ganze ein bisschen schneller geht. Deswegen bin ich jetzt gerade kurz im Nether und fahre ein bisschen XP. Und damit können wir dann unsere Spitzhacke verzaubern. Genau. Jetzt schauen wir mal. Ich finde es sehr geil, dass jetzt endlich das Update draußen ist. Ich habe da jetzt schon sehr lange drauf gewartet. Ich habe ja die Serie praktisch gestartet und die ganze Zeit die Snapshots gespielt. Weil ich einfach nicht auf das Update warten wollte. Aber auch jetzt nicht irgendwie auf die Kupfergolems und so weiter verzichten wollte. Deswegen habe ich bis jetzt die ganze Zeit mit den Snapshots gespielt. Jetzt mittlerweile ist endlich das Update draußen. Und das heißt, wir können jetzt auch wieder mit Shadern spielen und so weiter. Das ist sehr, sehr nice. Danke, Lucia, übrigens für die ganzen Likes. Das ist sehr nett. Dankeschön. Okay, wir sind schon Level 19. Das Ganze geht sehr, sehr fix mit dem Netherquarz. Ich darf nur nicht den Überblick verlieren darüber, wo wir gerade sind. Ich glaube, da drüben geht's wieder zurück, genau. Jo, Matteo, danke für den Like. Weiß ich sehr zu schätzen. Was geht's so bei euch, Leute? Was macht man so an einem Dienstagabend? Ich komme gerade von der Uni. Also ich hatte jetzt eigentlich den ganzen Nachmittag über Unterricht. Und jetzt dachte ich mir, komm, heute Abend muss ich dann doch nochmal den Stream anschmeißen. Das muss jetzt einfach sein. Wobei ich eigentlich sowieso jeden Dienstagabend stream, aber genau. Jetzt heute war ich mir nicht so sicher, weil ich echt müde war, aber hey. Was muss, das muss, nicht wahr? Junge, ich habe mich vorhin mies verschluckt. Ich habe immer noch irgendwie ein bisschen was im Hals stecken. Oh, jetzt müssen wir hier kurz aufpassen. Jo, Lenny GSG, danke für den Follow. Weiß ich sehr zu schätzen, Bruder. Sehr, sehr korrekt. Dankeschön. Okay. Wundert euch übrigens nicht, wenn ich irgendwann mal anfange, Englisch zu reden. Normalerweise rede ich in meinem Englisch ja, geil formuliert. Normalerweise rede ich in meinen Streams eigentlich eher immer Englisch, weil ich nebenbei auch aufnehme und das Ganze dann auf YouTube hochlade und das mache ich halt immer in Englisch. Aber wenn jetzt gerade nichts so mega Spannendes passiert, dann rede ich auch gerne mal auf Deutsch. Ah, ich bin völlig lost. Genau, deswegen wundert euch nicht, wenn ich hier und da mal ein bisschen die Sprachen switche, sage ich mal so. Opa auf Coca ist gerade gejoint. Was geht, was geht? Geiler Name, Digga. Wirklich wilder Name. Oh, hier müssen wir jetzt gerade ein bisschen mal kurz aufpassen. Dass wir hier nicht von den Blazes hier runtergeschossen werden. Das wäre ein bisschen ungünstig. Okay. Okay. Passt soweit. Die Blazes könnten richtig nervig werden hier noch. Deswegen denke ich, werde ich mich mal eher von hier verpissen. Ich glaube, ich sollte diese Lavaquelle da oben entfernen. Ich habe so das Gefühl, dass das mir noch gefährlich werden könnte. Ich bin übrigens auch nebenbei am Abendessen. Ich wundere, wenn ich hier und da mal kurz ein bisschen am Mampfen bin, ja. Muss einfach sein, Digga. Ist sicher richtig geil so zum Zuhören. Unprofessionell? Oh mein Gott, ich bin tot. Ey, ich verpiss mich von hier. Hell na. Scheiß drauf. Ja, ich würde auch nicht behaupten, dass ich das Ganze so professionell mache. Aber es ging leider nicht anders heute. Ich habe meinen Zug verpasst, weil mein Lehrer geisteskrank überzogen hat. Deswegen kam ich jetzt nicht früher zum Essen, aber ich wollte jetzt auch nicht den Stream irgendwie mega weit nach hinten verschieben. Deswegen werde ich jetzt einfach nebenbei ein bisschen was essen. Ja, ich werde gucken, dass ich nicht so fett ins Mikro rein schmatze, wenn es geht. Okay, sag mal, wo gibt's denn hier noch Quarz? Da runter könnte man ganz gut gehen. Das wäre sehr geil. Die Frage ist nur, wie kommen wir da runter, ohne instant zu verrecken? Haben wir eigentlich noch Essen dabei, Digga? Ah ja, natürlich. Wie immer bin ich vorbereitet. Oh ja, wir müssen da runter. Da unten ist Fettquarz. Wie genau... Mit was baut man denn am besten hier dieses Zeug ab? Habe ich überhaupt irgendwas dafür? Jetzt müssen wir nur aufpassen, dass wir jetzt hier nicht instant sterben. Ja, zum Beispiel von dem Dude hier. Okay. Boah, ich habe mir eine neue Maus zugelegt, ne? Also gut, in einem Game wie Minecraft ist das relativ egal. Aber ich spiele ja auch zum Beispiel auch Fortnite. Boah, und die neue Maus, die ich habe, die ist so geil. Ich fühle die so sehr. Ich würde echt sagen, das ist die beste Maus, die ich bis jetzt hatte. Und dabei ist es mit Abstand die günstigste, die ich bis jetzt hatte. Die hat nur 80 € gekostet. Meine Mäuse davor haben immer so, keine Ahnung, sagen wir mal 200 bis 300 gekostet und die hat jetzt nur 80 gekostet und ich finde sie trotzdem besser, muss ich sagen. Alright, wir sind schon Level 21, das geht doch eigentlich relativ fix. Ich glaube, auf der anderen Seite war auch noch relativ viel Quarz. Jo, ein paar Leute joinen gerade rein, was geht, was geht. Ich bin gerade kurz im Neta und fahre ein bisschen XP. Aber wir werden dann auch später noch ein paar spannendere Sachen machen. Aber jetzt für den Moment kommen wir da leider nicht drum rum. Sag mal, warum sind hier eigentlich so geisteskrank viele von diesen Zombie-Viechern? Das ist ein bisschen insane. Okay. Sag mal, wie habe ich eigentlich von meinem Portal aus... Yo. Bro, was ist denn mit dem da oben? Warum ist der so gehässig? Bro, also mich von da drüben zu hitten ist wirklich wild, Mann. Was geht hier? Ah, der Dude greift mich an. Wir müssen echt aufpassen. Yo, wieso brennt der? Wir müssen echt aufpassen, dass wir hier nicht sterben. Darauf habe ich wirklich gar keinen Bock, jetzt hier alles zu verlieren. Das würde extrem viel Zeit kosten, falls wir sterben würden. Das muss echt nicht sein. Yo, Max, was geht, was geht? Moinsen. Ich mache gerade mies spannende Sachen, Digga. Ich bin hier im Neta und Farm XP. Das ist die Experience, die meine Zuschauer hier bekommen, Digga. Aber ist wichtig, wir brauchen es. Oh, Dude, da hinten sind so Heinis, Alter. Was geht, Bro? Ich habe hier auch nebenbei noch Dominos stehen, Bro. Ganz geil. Habe ich mir noch bestellt. Das musste heute einfach sein, Bro. Ich hatte jetzt heute keinen Bock mehr zu kochen, sage ich dir ehrlich. Aber ich glaube, da kannst du ja gut relaten. Sieht fast so gut aus wie bei mir auf dem Laptop. Ah, Bro, by the way, das Update ist draußen. Das neue Update ist draußen. Ist heute rausgekommen. Das Kupfer-Update. Ich kann dir später noch mal ein paar Sachen zeigen, die so noch neu sind. Von denen du vielleicht noch nichts wusstest. Aber ehrlich gesagt ist es gar nicht so mega viel. Aber ein paar Sachen sind schon ganz geil. Was gibt's? Ich habe hier Pizzabrötchen, Digga. Mit Aioli-Dip und noch diese... Bro, ich weiß nicht, ob ich das zeigen kann. Hier, diese Mozzarella-Sticks. Kennst du sicher? Finde ich persönlich sehr, sehr nice. Oh, der Keck, Digga. There we go. Mhm. Ist aber sehr nice, dass das Update jetzt draußen ist. Weil davor habe ich immer auf diesen Snapshots gespielt, weißt du, auf diesen Testversionen, sage ich mal so. Und da konnte ich keine Shader benutzen. Aber jetzt kann ich wieder Shader benutzen. Das ist sehr, sehr lecker. Boah, kein Chocolate Chunk mit belgischen Schokoladen. Nee, tatsächlich nicht, Bro. Ich habe die Dinger noch nie probiert. Ich glaube dir, dass die geil sind, aber... Boah, ich weiß jetzt nicht, Bro. Ich weiß nicht, ob das der Move ist, Bro. Sag ich ehrlich. Ich weiß nicht, ob das der Move ist. Weißt du, wie ich meine? Bro, irgendwie ist das hier ein bisschen Krampf gerade, an das ganze Neta-Quarz ranzukommen. I guess da drüben ist noch ein bisschen. Ich glaube... Und hol die dir, yo. Ah, hol die mir. Ah, ich dachte, du holst sie mir, Digga. Das ist unkorrekt. Junge, jetzt kommen hier diese verfickten Schweine angerannt. Könnt ihr mich mal in Ruhe lassen? Hörte ich nur auf dem linken Ohr Yassip. Was soll mir Yassip sagen? Max, hast du das auch, dass du mich nur auf dem linken Ohr hörst? Eigentlich sollte das nicht so sein. Kann auch sein, dass es an deinen Kopfhörern liegt oder wo auch immer du gerade... Worüber auch immer du gerade hörst. Weil eigentlich sollte es nicht so sein, sagen wir es mal so. Ich höre nicht über Kopfhörer? Okay. Also du wärst jetzt der Erste, der mir das gesagt hätte. Aber I don't know, ich kann gleich mal schauen. Ich kann gleich mal schauen, ob irgendwas nicht stimmt. Benjamin Luft wird sagen, Bro, Benjamin Luft, bist du noch da, Bruder? Ich brauch dich kurz. Ich brauch kurz deine professionelle Meinung, Bro. Ich glaube, der ist gar nicht mehr drin, Bro. Die meisten Leute, TikTok-Streams, Bro, die kommen rein, gucken eine Nanosekunde zu und skippen instant weiter. Ist ja auch fein so, I guess. Aber ja, das ist halt so die Experience, sag ich mal so. Alrighty. Der Daumen wird bunt gescrollt. Ja, so sieht's aus, Bruder. Da geht's gar nicht mehr drum, um die tatsächlichen Inhalte. Da geht's wirklich drum, einfach so viel zu konsumieren, wie es nur geht in kürzester Zeit. Alright. Bin gerade am Überlegen, wo wir am ehesten hingehen. Ich sehe da jetzt gerade relativ viel. Müssten wir uns halt hier so kurz ein bisschen hochbauen. Oh, da ist auch noch. Okay. Oh, das sollten wir vielleicht lassen. Right here. Wow, nice. Let's go. Das hat fett gerissen. Ja, und wie war bei dir heute so Uni, Bruder? Bei mir war heute wirklich... Boah, heute hat's gekickt, Bro. Also heute habe ich dann doch echt überlegt, ob ich nicht einfach jetzt doch noch kurz die Exmatrikulation raushau, Bro. Also heute hat's wirklich gekickt, Digga. Heute war meine Moti auf einem lange nicht gesehenen Tief, Digga. Aber es war auch wirklich geisteskrank behindert, was wir heute gemacht haben. Also es tut mir leid, Bro. Es tut mir leid. Aber heute war es wirklich... Heute haben sie mich getestet, Bro. Heute haben sie mich getestet, sag ich dir, wie es ist. Hast ganz motivierten Dozent, gell? Nee. Bruder, du musst dir vorstellen, wir haben heute... Oh, Digga, das tut sogar schon weh beim nur drüber sprechen. Wir haben heute... In dem einen Kurs haben wir mindestens eine Stunde über Uhren geredet. Ja, Uhren, ja. Und wie die funktionieren. Und in dem anderen Kurs haben wir über die kulturelle Bedeutung von Briefen geredet, Bruder. Weißt du, wie ich meine? So, what the fuck? Was wollt ihr von mir? Und Digga, du musst dir vorstellen, Mann, ich bin jetzt am Ende meines Masters und damit befassen wir uns, wirklich. Das ist das, was sie für einen Masterstudenten anbieten. Das ist ihr Angebot, das kann's doch nicht sein, Bruder. Über Uhren, ja genau, wie die funktionieren praktisch, ja. Der Grund war halt, wir haben ein Gedicht gelesen, wo einer halt praktisch über Uhren geredet hat, beziehungsweise halt eine Metapher benutzt hat, die auf Uhren basiert, ja. Und um die wirklich in Gänze zu verstehen, musstest du halt so ein bisschen checken, wie Uhren funktionieren. Okay. Aber wir haben halt sehr ausführlich drüber geredet, wirklich sehr ausführlich. Und ich dachte mir halt so, Bruder, das muss jetzt eigentlich nicht sein, gell? Also ich sag dir ehrlich, nach, ja, bald 7 Jahren Studium ist das jetzt eigentlich nicht unbedingt so der Stuff, den ich jetzt noch brauche. Weißt du, ich meine, der Stuff, der mich jetzt noch interessiert, so. I don't know. Ja. Aber hey, Hammer. Dafür zahle ich 850 Franken im Halbjahr. Um über Uhren zu schwatzen. Klingt verdammt spannend. Ja, es war sehr spannend, Bro. Ich habe mir bei jeder Sekunde gedacht, ich reiß mir gleich die Ohren ab, aber war nice. War sehr nice. Immerhin konnte ich ein bisschen clashen nebenbei, aber ja. Und da oben ist noch fett. Und das ist aber so ein Dude. Ich glaube, den töte ich kurz, damit der mich gleich nicht abfuckt. Ja, ja. Naja, was soll's, Bruder. Es ist das letzte Semester bei mir. Ist okay, I guess. Aber... Ja, sie testen mich nochmal, Bro. Sie testen nochmal meine Geduld in diesem letzten Semester. Das sage ich dir aber. Sie legen es nochmal drauf an. Okay. Dann noch hier rüber. Bruder, dann habe ich dir eigentlich erzählt, ne? Ich weiß nicht, ob du... Kennst du zufällig den YouTuber Amar, Bruder? Dieser... Der ist eigentlich eher so Fortnite-Streamer und so. Den hast du maybe schon mal gehört. Der war einfach, ja genau, ja genau. Und der war einfach, Digga, ich war jetzt eben am, wann war denn das? War das gestern? War es gestern? Ja, das war gestern. Ja, gestern war ich im Villringer, um mir eben eine neue Maus zu kaufen, ja. Und der war da einfach, Bro. Der war einfach da und hat da irgendwie so ein kleines Event gehabt. Keine Ahnung, was genau das jetzt war. Der hat da irgendwie gestreamt oder so. Also die haben dem da so ein kleines Setup aufgebaut. Und da standen dann auch so ein paar so Kinder in der Schlange, Digga, die den halt irgendwie unbedingt sehen wollten. Und der kam da irgendwie noch mit so einem Fortnite Pro. Den kenne ich tatsächlich auch. Den habe ich jetzt nicht gesehen. Ich habe Amar auch nur kurz gesehen, aber war irgendwie ganz lustig, Bro, weil ich chill da so. Und ja, eben wollte er nur kurz diese Maus holen und dann kommt er so rein und ich denke mir so, hä, Bro, den kenne ich doch, Digga. Der kam auch so fully decked out in so Gucci-Zeug. Also der hatte mies teure Klamotten an so. Und ja, I don't know. Und ich dachte so, hä, Bro, das ist doch Amar. Ich habe ihn dann nicht angesprochen oder irgendwie ein Bild gemacht, weil ich fand das irgendwie, I don't know, ein bisschen cringe. Und ehrlich gesagt, ja, juckt der mich jetzt auch nicht so sehr. Also, keine Ahnung, ich schaue den jetzt nicht so. Aber ja, der ist so unsympathisch. I don't know, Bro, ich kenne ihn ehrlich gesagt gar nicht. Also ich weiß wirklich nichts groß über den. Ich weiß nur, dass er halt früher viel mit Trimax so gechillt hat. Wahrscheinlich immer noch tut. Aber ja, das ist das Einzige, was ich über ihn weiß eigentlich. Aber ja, I don't know, ist mir eigentlich auch egal. Ich fand es irgendwie nur lustig, weil das halt so random war, Digga. War irgendwie lustig. Naja, ich weiß auch nicht genau, was der da gemacht hat. Ging nur vom Sparring gegen den einen und der hat sich da immer beschwert. What? Da hat sich einer bei dir beim Sparring immer über Amar beschwert, oder was? Okay, I think we've almost got the level 30. We might be able to get it right here. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, this should be enough to get to level 30. Let's go. There we go. Okay, and with that we can go back and enchant our pickaxe. Let's just make sure we don't die. Let's just make sure we don't die on the way over to our portal. But it should be fine. Gegen Romatra. Ach, du meinst das? Ja, doch, daran erinnere ich mich noch. Ja, das war wild, Digga, das war wild. Das war korrekt, Bruder. Das war richtig korrekt. Wo er einfach Fool den Hinterkopf getargetet hat, Bro. Das war schon nice. Das war schon nice, ja. Oh, Mann. Ja, nee, das war Englisch mal, aber jo. Naja. Alright. Dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir mal hier back. Wie findest du die Brücke, Max, Digga? Die ist doch übersicher noch, ne? Auch nicht mal aus Cobblestone zum größten Teil. Ist perfekt eigentlich. Ohne Witz, ist eigentlich perfekt, Bruder. Oh shit, we've got one of these little pig guys over here. Okay, he's running away for some reason. That's good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's actually close this up. I really don't want to die here. Ist chillig, wenn Gas kommt vor allem. Ja, genau so bin ich tatsächlich letztens erst gestorben. Alright, and we're back. Oh, I just love the look of Minecraft with shaders. You can't tell me this isn't freaking gorgeous, bro. Like, even like with the pink trees and whatever, it's so fucking great. I love it so much. What the fuck, wie das aussieht? Ja, Bruder, es ist wirklich gestört. Alright, and with that, we can finally enchant our pickaxe right here. Actually, I think I might want to make a new pickaxe because this one's already pretty damaged. Yeah, let me just quickly get some sticks. Some diamonds. Where are my diamonds at? Right here. Make a couple new... No, what am I saying? Make a new pickaxe. While we are here, I also want to check out... Let me just get, I don't know, like iron. It doesn't really matter. Let me just see Oh no, that's not in the game yet. Okay. So I've seen leaks or like videos on Mojang adding spears to the game. But it looks like that is going to be a separate drop. I thought that was going to be part of this one, but I guess it's fine. Okay. Unbreaking 3, please give me freaking efficiency. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's great. That is exactly what we needed. Nothing more, nothing less. And with that, we can finally start working on one of the main builds, or like one of the main projects in this world. Bro, ich gehe mit Jiggle holen, haust du rein? Ha ja, Bro, man sieht sich. Ciao, ciao, Bro. Bis dann. Mhm. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let me just harvest all these crops real quick. Yo, we got a couple people joining right now. Ich spreche übrigens auch Deutsch, nur dass ihr es wisst. Okay. Yo, we got a couple people joining right now. How you doing, guys? Ich spreche übrigens auch Deutsch, nur dass ihr es wisst, aber ich spreche auch meistens Englisch in meinen Streams. Alright. Let's sort this stuff in. The hell? There we go. Let's actually put all of this in here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, let me get my water bucket. We are definitely gonna need that. I don't know, are we gonna need... probably not, right? I mean, I guess if we find coal, it would be useful, so I guess, why not? Okay, so now that we have this pickaxe, we can start working on the main projects for today and probably for the next couple of episodes. And for that, we're gonna have to go over here. And right now I'm just trying to figure out if we have enough space over here for what I'm planning to do. So let me just quickly pull up a screenshot I have on my other screen now. That's 1, 2, so that's 1, 2. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15. Okay, that's a width of 15 blocks. Okay, which would be like, I don't know, somewhere over here maybe? Right? Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is wide enough. I think it should be, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me put down a torch right here to mark the spots. We are gonna have to get rid of this tree real quick. Just like that. Okay, I also just want to make sure that we actually have a means of getting up and down. So I am gonna put down some water up here to make like a little waterfall that we can use to get up and down. I don't know where exactly though. Maybe like, I don't know, right here. It doesn't really matter, honestly. And with that, we can travel down here. Yes. Okay, that's actually perfect, I think. Let me just get back this water real quick. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. This is pretty much exactly what we need. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to figure out, so what do we have right here? We have 5, right? So we would have to go 10 in, no, 5 in each direction. So we got 5 right here and right here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then it will be right there, right? I guess we will have to do some terraforming. What I'm doing right now probably makes 0 sense to you because you don't know what I'm going for, but you'll see later. Right now I'm just trying to figure out whether or not we actually have enough space here, but I do think we should be able to build this here, right? So wait, let me just check out, like, if that's the point right here, right? We got, so these coordinates right here, please stop that, is 2186 minus 2449. Let me just get up here and let me just check that out. Okay. Can we not get up there? Okay, I guess we can get up here. 286, so that's right here. And 2499 would be right there. Okay, so that, let's say we go in right here. That is the entrance right there, okay? And then, I don't know, we have this hall. I actually need to check that. I actually need to check that in my world. So basically, this is the entrance point, right? Does that make sense? It's 14, not 15. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. So that would be this right here. And then from there on we have... Okay, so it's 9, 10, and then from here it's 115, so that's I'm calculating right now, so this might take a while. Let me just think real quick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. I think we're gonna have to change this a little bit. But honestly, like in this direction and in this... Yeah, no, it's gonna work out. Okay. I think if you're watching this right now, you have no clue what I'm doing right here. Doesn't matter though. No real need to explain it actually. Because, yeah. You'll see later what exactly I'm doing. And it's gonna be fine, you know? It is going to be fine. Okay, perfect. So this would be the measurement, right? And I guess we would have to get rid of all the stuff in front of this arch, right? I suppose that's what we will have to do. Let me also get a bed down here so that we can also sleep through the night whenever it actually turns night, you know? Let me also get a satchel, and let me get rid of these useless items for now. So let me see, we should have a satchel right here. Also, let me try to turn this music back on. Okay, there we go. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah, bed. Okay, to make a bed, we need some wool, so that should be somewhere around here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We have some pillagers down there. We've actually got a bunch of pillagers in this world. I think it's because we got the pillager town nearby, but I'm not exactly sure. But, like, so many of them spawn. I don't know why, but it's kind of crazy. Okay. So I suppose now... $14, okay. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. So that we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. That is way too high. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this right here is going to be the ceiling pretty much. Right? We're gonna put that right here. And we're gonna get rid of this. And it's actually night already. So let me just sleep real quick. Okay, yo, a couple people joining right now. How you doing, guys? We are just now starting a very big project in this world. We've just started out, so we haven't really built much yet. In fact, we haven't built anything yet. Right now, I'm basically just gonna be digging out a big area for a little while. Luckily, we already have pretty good tools, but still, yeah, this is gonna take a while, I think. Okay, so that would be... Wait, if that is the end, though... Oh, I'm really bad at this. I really am. I always need to look up... So if that's 14, basically this right here would be where it starts, right? Yeah. Okay, let me just... Yo, Ethan's demise, how you doing? You look like Shroud, lol. It's a good thing, though. You mean Shroud the streamer? Like the... I think he's a CSGO pro, right? That's funny. I don't think anyone's ever said that to me. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, so that would be 4. I'm doing good, man. How about you? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yo, Aviation Lewis, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Right now I'm just, you know, playing a little Minecraft, having a little stream. So, I don't know, man. Can't really complain. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of this water here. I think this is actually gonna be super annoying. And for now, at least, we're not gonna need it. So, let me just quickly get rid of it. How long have you been playing on this world? Not that long yet. I would say... I mean, the thing is, I've started, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks. But it's not like I've been playing that much. Like, I've basically been playing once or twice a week. So, yeah, not that much yet. Like, I've not been playing that much on this world yet. Okay. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna have to get rid of all of this stuff. I'm head out now. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for watching. I would love to see you again in another stream. But yeah, bye bye. Wie heißt die Shader-Mod? Ich weiß nicht, wie man es schreibt. Shader schreibt man so. Und die Mod heißt Iris Shaders. Hab beides hier in den Chat geschrieben. Ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob man das sieht. Warte, ich schreib's mal in den TikTok-Chat. Ich schreib's mal kurz hier in den TikTok-Chat. So heißt die Mod. Genau. Dafür musst du dir einfach Fabric ziehen. Und dann kannst du dir die ballern. Das ist eigentlich relativ easy zu installieren. Und ist, würde ich behaupten, so eigentlich die beste Shader-Mod momentan. In meinen Augen. Ist eine sehr, sehr geile Mod. Okay. Actually, we're gonna have to make a diamond pickaxe real quick. And maybe also enchant it. Just because we are going to dig a lot of dirt. And I want to make this as quick, or yeah, as fast as possible. So, what the fuck? I did not want to do that. Okay. Let me see. Let me make a diamond pickaxe right here. Yeah. Perfect. Let me put that in there, maybe. And I guess we can put that in here. And let me see if we can get some efficiency on this. Efficiency 4, that's perfect. That's efficiency 2, wait. Efficiency 3. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with efficiency 3 here. Oh, we got Silk Touch on this shovel. That's actually kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, we don't really need it, but we'll take it, you know? I care more for the efficiency rather than the Silk Touch, but that's okay. As I said, we don't really... It doesn't really matter. That was a perfect MLG. Okay, so that would be that. I guess we can already kind of... We should probably put a torch down right here so that we don't have random mobs spawning. Then I guess we can already build a little platform right here because we are going to have to terraform this a little bit. And yeah, that's just gonna make this a little bit more accessible. Okay. Okay. So this looks pretty good now. We just have to get rid of this little section right here. Okay. Oh yeah, this pickaxe is going to be so important, bro. This is so much faster than whatever we had before. Yeah, and for now we're just gonna dig out everything, and then later on we're gonna do some more terraforming, of course, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna put down like a little outline, I guess. You know, kind of like that. What I'm thinking though, actually, before we do anything else, I think I'm already gonna put these 2 stacks of cobblestone in some furnaces to make some clean stone, because we are gonna need some clean stone later on. And with that, we can already cook it up. Actually, I think I'm gonna put some furnaces down. Where I am working. Can we maybe, like, let me get this real quick. Let me actually just get these. I don't want to craft new ones. Question just is, do we actually have coal to light these up? Yes, we do. We can just kind of go like that. For now, that should be fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now let me put this down. Okay. Great, there we go. Actually, let me just quickly go like this. And put all this cobblestone in here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, great. So now let me just set up this outline basically, right? That's the idea. So this is the outline. And then I'm just gonna have to check. So it's basically gonna be like this. Mm-hmm. Kind of like that, okay. And then from here on... Maybe we should build some scaffolding. I don't know. I guess we can also use dirt. You know, we can also just simply use some dirt. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We should make some extra torches, though. Yeah. I guess. Let me just, make some more torches here. Just like that. That should be enough for now. Okay, let me just quickly get rid of this section right here too. Right, just like that. And I think we're gonna have to get rid of this right here too. So kind of like that, yeah. Okay, there we go. I think we can leave this though. Okay, yeah. That's good. Now, let's continue with this outline. So now we have these two. And then I think another two. Yes, so it would be like this. Yep. Just like that. Let me just sleep real quick. I gotta be careful with this shovel. Like, it's actually kind of too fast, you know? But I'm not complaining. That's actually good. So we got 2, 2. And another 2. So, like, this pretty much. Okay, another 2. And then we start with the 1s. So we got 1, 2, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So we got 1, 2, 3. And this right here is where it should meet exactly. Okay, kind of like that. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's get down here. Okay, perfect. Let me get back up here. We got a couple people joining right now. How you doing, guys? Ich spreche auch Deutsch. Falls ihr Deutsche seid, könnt ihr auch gerne Deutsch mit mir reden. Bruh, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. So let me see. We got 2, 2. Another 2. So that's 3 2s, right? 1, 2, 3. Yes. That is technically all we need here. Kind of like that. And now we start with the 1s. And it should be 4 of them, actually. So let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, and the 4 is already up there. So pretty much just like that. Yes, and then I guess kind of like this. Please stop fucking melting through the dirt over here. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually the outline. Okay, that should be the entire outline completed. Let me just have a look at that real quick. Yes, that is looking good. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I'm gonna leave the outline for now. We're gonna replace that later with an actual arch. Yo, what the fuck? What's up with you guys? Don't you interrupt me working on my builds, bro. How the fuck did he die that quickly? What was up with these guys, bro? Why did they die in one shot? That's actually kind of weird. But it's fine. Okay, there we go. So now, I'm gonna have to check something out real quick. Right? That is that. So technically, we are still going one behind that. And from there on, what do we have here? So basically, from this point up, we're going up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks. And we're going to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 blocks. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. So it's 14 blocks up and 18 blocks to the front. Does that make sense? So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to right here. That is the corner, right? We're going to go 18 blocks in this direction, including this one. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Same thing over here. That would be the corner, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That should now be connectable over here. So we're just going to dig through here. And we should break through in a second. Yes, there we go. Perfect. And now... oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Okay. Two. Okay, now we're just gonna have to dig up again. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and we need to go up 18 blocks in total. No, 14 blocks. I'm sorry, 14 blocks. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and one more, 14. Let me also put down a torch right here. So that is one corner done pretty much. Now we're gonna have to do that on the rest of the corners too, right? And then basically we're gonna have to dig out this entire space. So let me just quickly do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's put down a torch. Yup. Okay. What just happened? Something's wrong here. What the heck? Wait, what the fuck? How did I just manage to do that? Ah, there we go. Okay, that was the problem. Okay. So that's the second corner done. I think we started... Yeah, okay, so let's do that. That's 3. Let me put that down. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. There you go. That's another corner done. This one we've already done, yes. So I think it's only this one, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. 13, 14. So this right here would be it. Okay. And now... I guess... Yeah, now we've done all the corners. As you can see right here, all the corners are done. We've actually broken through over here, but that's not really a big problem. We can just cover that up with some dirt later. And now basically we're just gonna have to dig out this entire section right here that we've got outlined now. I would say it makes more sense to start from the top and dig down to the bottom. So let me just get a couple of ladders so that we can easily get up and down. I think I'm also just going to get some more resources in general so that we can work more autonomously from down there and don't have to go up again all the time whenever we run out of a certain material, you know. And I think what we're going to need for sure is some wood. So let me just get that real quick. You know, maybe a couple of chests. So let me just quickly make some chests right here. There you go. And yeah. That's pretty much that. Let me just get these things right here. Bro, like, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. Let me just sleep up here while we're over here. So let me just quickly hop into our bed real quick. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just one more coal. Let me just put in this cobblestone right here. Let me put in this regular stone. There we go. Let me actually just quickly make some torches while we're at it. Yes, there we go. Can also put this pickaxe away as well as this axe. We don't really need that, I don't think. And let me just put down this ladder. There you go. And I actually already saw a bunch of coal, so let me just quickly get my fortune pickaxe. There we go. And with that, we should be ready to dig everything up from the top down. So let me just, as a first step, connect the corners, right? So that we get a bit more sense of space here. Okay, we've got some gravel here too. So that's cool, I guess. And with that, we should be able to just delineate this space a little bit better, you know? Because otherwise we're just, you know, gonna be tapping in the dark most of the time, not really knowing where we're actually digging. But this way we should be able to find our way pretty easily. There you go, okay. I guess we can just put that like right here for now. And with that, we can also already build this. You know, this little wall that is going to cover up our little tunnel right here, or the room, I guess. That is a bit strange. Okay, but that's fine, I guess. There you go. And with that, we've got an entire way around this section. Now, I'd say we just get rid of this top layer, like the first 2 blocks, basically. And after that, we'll have a bit of a better understanding of what we are digging out, if you know what I mean. Like, we can also just kind of spam, like whenever there's dirt, we can basically just use our shovel and just spam through it, and it's just gonna be so much quicker. So actually, if we do stumble upon some dirt, that is actually quite helpful, but honestly it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Not really that much I can talk about right now, because there's literally no one in both streams right now, and this is probably one of the most boring activities you can do in Minecraft. But it is what it is, you know. It has to be done in order for, you know, in order to realize this idea that I have in my mind. Okay. honestly, I'm also pretty tired. It doesn't really matter. Like, I still wanted to stream, you know? Because just because I'm tired, I'm not gonna let myself, get rid of this opportunity to stream, you know? If I want to stream, I'm gonna stream, no matter if I feel tired or not, you know? Unless I feel, like, super tired or, like, I don't know, like, borderline sick, you know? Of course, that's a different story, but as long as I feel, like, decently fine, I'm gonna stream, you know? And I know that this stream probably isn't gonna get the most views, because this is not necessarily the most interesting thing to do in Minecraft, especially for a live stream, but, you know, it is what it is. And with that, we have the upper layer done pretty much. I'm thinking right now, while we're still up here, we might as well already clear out all the spots where there's like dirt or, you know, like little holes or stuff like that. We're already gonna replace that with clean stone, because later on it's actually gonna get more difficult to get up here, and I want to have like a clean stone look up here. So yeah, I think this just makes a bit more sense if we do it like this, you know. There we go. So let me just get this clean stone real quick. And let me already replace these spots over here, including but not limited to this this little coal ore right here, or like this little coal vein. You can maybe notice that I'm a little tired by me just, you know, kind of stumbling through my words and sometimes having to think really long about things that I want to say. This is, of course, partially due to the fact that I'm speaking English, and English is not my native language. But usually I'm much more fluent in English, but when I get tired, bro, like, I don't know, man. My brain just can't process a foreign language anymore. I would say that's fairly normal, you know? And yeah. Then stuff like that happens where I just have to think about what I want to say for so long. But I guess it's fine, you know? It doesn't really matter. I just find it a little funny sometimes how, I don't know, I just get, like, completely hung up on one thing that I want to say. I don't know. Also, this is a very good opportunity to get some more coal, because funnily enough, coal is a bit more rare in the late game. Not in the sense that you can't get it anymore, but usually you just don't, you know, you really just don't want to get it anymore. That's the thing. And of course you could build like a coal farm at some point, but I'm not there yet. So for now, just, you know, getting a bunch of coal while we're at it is going to help out. Okay. Let me just get rid of this dirt right here, as well as this dirt right here. There we go. And I think we are going to have to smelt up some more cobblestone to make some more clean stone, because we are probably going to need more clean stone in the future. We probably are, yes. Okay, let me just replace this right here. Yeah, I think that's something we should definitely do. Okay, there we go. Let me already do that real quick. Let me actually put in 4 entire stacks right here. You know? There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay, that's good. It's actually turning night, so let's just sleep real quick. Okay, let me just quickly start digging on this new section, you know. Okay, there we go. Yo, Enecon, how you doing? We got a couple people joining right now. What's up, what's up? Ich spreche übrigens auch Deutsch, nur dass ihr es wisst. Alright. It's kind of cool that we have this Silk Touch pickaxe now, because we're actually going to be able to get a bunch of these, what do you call these? These, grass blocks, right? And, I don't know, we don't really need them right now, but, you know, having grass blocks is always useful for when you want to, like, make, I don't know, like flower pots or something like that. So, I don't know, we'll take it, you know? We will take it. Oh, actually, I just realized we've missed a little spot up here. Shit, and I don't have any, stone with me anymore. Let me just quickly get that. And let me just quickly get rid of all this cobblestone. Okay. Yo, what the hell? I forgot to fix up this hole right here. There we go. Oh, we got some coal here again. Okay. Actually, I just realized that we've just started on a new layer, even though we weren't really done with this one yet. Holy shit, this is a big vein. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just put that down real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we need to work on this chunk right here. Let me just go layer by layer, basically. maybe in the future I'll actually do things like these off stream, you know? Cause I don't know, man, they're not very exciting to watch, of course. And you know, if I was off stream, I could also be watching, I don't know, like a little TV show while doing this. Right now I'm basically just sitting here by myself listening to music, which is okay, you know, it's fine. Fortunately, I'm not in the dopamine addicted generation yet where yeah, you can't just sit around being a little bored for a while. You always have to be entertained, you know? So I guess I'm fine with it. It's just that, I don't know, for the viewers, I think this is not necessarily the most riveting gameplay to be watching, you know? So, I don't know, man. I think in the future, if I ever have, like, big mining projects, if you want to call it that, you know? I'm not gonna do them on stream. Ich bin übrigens auch Deutscher, für die, die jetzt gerade reinjoinen. Ihr könnt also auch gerne Deutsch mit mir reden. Nicht wundern, wenn ich hier und da einfach mal ein bisschen Englisch rede. Alright. I really love the fact that we can play with shaders again, though. That is like, that's so awesome, bro. Like, as I said in the beginning of this episode, I do like the Minecraft aesthetic, like, even without shaders, so I don't necessarily need to be playing with shaders, but the thing is, once you start playing with shaders, yeah, it just, I don't know, man. It becomes a bit more difficult to enjoy Minecraft without shaders. As I said, I still enjoy it, but it's just not the same, you know, it's just not the same. Yo, was geht, Kaya? Moin, moin. You know, with shaders, it's like almost like an entirely different experience. I'm not even exaggerating. Okay. Okay, that is another big portion of this chunk done. Huh? I'm gonna replace that dirt over there real quick. Okay. There we go. We're gonna need some more clean stone in a second, so I'm gonna go down to just quickly get rid of the cobblestone that I have with me right now and get some new clean stone. So let me just get rid of all of this. Just like that. Perfect. We are actually already running out of space in this chest, which is kind of funny. Let's go like that. And I guess, I don't know, like this. That's fine. Somehow we haven't gotten a single piece of flint. That's kind of insane, actually. Okay, let me just get a bunch of this clean stone right here. We're not going to take all of it with us, but like most of it, I guess. Okay, perfect. I just realized we're going to have to replace that too. Okay, perfect. Let's go with another section that is 3 blocks high. Kind of like this. Okay. Let's dig all around. Then we're gonna get rid of the middle. Jo, was geht, was geht? Ein paar Leute joinen gerade rein. Ich spreche auch Deutsch. Nur, dass ihr es wisst. Okay, I gotta say though, I've already mentioned that earlier. Although I think I did mention it in German. I have a new mouse that I bought for Fortnite, not necessarily for Minecraft, because, I don't know, man, I don't really care that much about my mouse in fucking Minecraft. You know, you can play Minecraft with pretty much every mouse. But I've got a new one. It's the Razor Death Adder. It's a pretty popular mouse, I think. Even among like Fortnite pros. So yeah, it's great for Fortnite. I've been playing with it a little bit, and I gotta say I really enjoy it. I really am. I'm still trying to figure out why sometimes in the stream the music, or like the volume of the music, turns up like crazy, even though I'm not doing or pressing anything. Still haven't really figured out what the issue is there. It's pretty random. But I don't know, man. We'll figure it out at some point. With streaming, especially more towards the beginning, you know, once you're not, or when you're still not that experienced, it's a lot of trial and error, I feel like. I don't know, man. Like, there's so much stuff that you need to take into account that you only really understand once you've streamed for a while, you know? Wait, how did I end up here? Oh, we're over here. Okay. I thought we were somewhere else, honestly. Right now, we don't really need to sleep. Like, we could sleep because it's night, but we're not gonna get attacked over here, so it's fine. Okay, there we go. It's actually not that much more. It's actually not that much more. That's great. Once we're done with this section, I think we only basically have to do one more section. Wait, there's some coal up there. How did I miss that? Yeah, I could mine more, but I don't care. Let me just go like this. That's fine. Okay. Not sure how I missed that, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Alright. By the way, like, because I kind of want to find out, because I've seen that my streams tend to still get views after they've been uploaded. So if you are actually watching this right now after the stream, like if you're watching the whole stream, but not while I'm actively streaming it, you know what I mean? Please leave a comment on this stream, right? That I can still read then later on. Because I'd be really interested if there's actually people who do that. Because as I said, for some reason, I've noticed that my streams get a bunch of views after being uploaded, which is just kind of weird to me. Because my videos often don't get that many views. And my streams sometimes still get, like, I don't know, a couple more views after being uploaded, which I find very strange. I don't know. Ugh. Oh man, I've had a long day today. I don't know. Today was a bit exhausting, man. Cause like I'm in my last semester right now. You know, I study Italian and English. In the masters right now, right? I'm about to get my master's degrees in degree in Italian and English. And yeah, this is my last semester for that. So we are, you know, reaching the end of my studies, even though I still need to do a bit of more studying after that. But I don't want to go too much into detail. But let's just say, I don't know, man. The courses that I have this semester, I really don't know what to think of them. I really don't know what to think of them. Some are okay, but some are also just like so... I don't know, man. useless. Let's just call it by its name, you know? It's fine, but, you know, like, I don't want to be complaining. I know someone who sees this might think, oh, bro, you don't really have it that bad. I know that, you know, but still, today was just a bit of an exhausting day. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is, you know? Some days are better, some are worse. It is what it is, you know? That's just part of life. Look how wise I am today. Yo, Elia, was geht? Moin, moin. Me with my... How old am I right now? 24? Yeah, with my 24 years of experience, you can learn a lot from me. No, I'm joking. You can't learn jack shit from me. But hey. Don't really know what I am talking about right now, by the way. It's a combination of me being pretty freaking tired and this being a very boring activity and also not really that many people watching right now. So it's like, yeah. I'm basically just saying whatever, you know, to keep myself entertained. And also as a little practice, you know, because as I've said earlier, English is not my native language. And while I'd say I already have a pretty good level of English, you know, I'm already pretty freaking proficient at it. Of course, you can always improve. And especially when it comes to speaking, you know. I still have to practice because, of course, my comprehension is, I would say, almost at native speaker level. Like, whenever I read something or, you know, hear something, watch a video, watch a movie, watch a TV show, in English, I literally have next to no comprehension problems at all. But when it comes to the production of language, you know, when it comes to actually speaking, well, again, I'd say I'm still, you know, pretty decent at it. I feel like sometimes I still slip up a little bit and I still don't really manage to fully express myself the way I would in my native language. I don't know if I'll ever reach a point where I can do that, you know? Maybe that's actually literally unattainable. I don't think so, but I've heard people say that you'll never really get to a point where you can express yourself in a foreign language exactly as well as you can in your native language. I don't really think that's true, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I can't really tell yet. Like, I've been learning English for so long now. I'm 24 now, as I said. And I've basically started learning English when I was 10, right? That was when I started learning it at school, of course. But also that's when I started watching YouTube videos in English, okay? And I'd say that actually watching those videos helped me out much more than whatever we did in school. I'm gonna have to be fully transparent here. So yeah, most of my English knowledge comes from watching YouTube videos. Of course, later I also started reading books in English, listening to English music, watching movies and TV shows. But yeah, it all started with YouTube. It really did. And yeah, as I said, I was 10 when I started that. So it's been 14 years now. You know, 14 years that I've been basically exposing myself to English content on pretty much a daily basis. And yeah, as I said, that led to me having pretty much native-like comprehension at this point. But yeah, my speaking or, you know, talking in English, whatever you want to call it, is still something that I can improve on. Also, we are gonna need a second chest here, because what the hell is going on? We got way too much cobblestone here. Let me get an extra chest just for cobblestone. There we go. That's one. Okay. Holy crap. I think this double chest isn't even gonna be enough. Okay, let me just put that here. Kind of like that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do it like this. That's fine. Let me also get this. Yep, perfect. Okay. So let me get through these final layers of... what the hell? Wait, a friend just called me. I have to check something out. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Yo, Opossum Leader, how you doing? How the fuck are this, like, come on, bro. I was not at my screen for, like, 2 seconds, and that is exactly when we've got some people coming in. Come on, bro. Opossum Leader, are you still there? I just had to check my phone real quick because a friend of mine called, and he needs something from me, so he'll be at my door in like a couple of minutes, and yeah, I'll have to help him out real quick, but I'll be back after that, of course. So are you still there, Opossum Leader? I think you are, right? You said something about my rainbow background. I think you mean the lights, right? The lights that kind of switch colors. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? As I said, I'm gonna have to give something to a friend of mine in a second. Like, he'll be calling me in a second, and then I'll have to give it to him. But that shouldn't take very long, so yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that you started watching right as I basically had to go AFK for a bit. But as I said, it's literally just gonna take, I don't know, 3 minutes, bro. Something like that, so yeah. It's not a big deal, but still. So how you doing, Opossum Leader? How you doing, bro? Right now, I'm basically just digging out this whole area because I'm, yeah, starting a somewhat big project in this world that is going to be super important for this world. And yeah, we're gonna have to, like, dig out a bit of a bigger area for that. You'll see what I'm going for later, but, you know, for now, of course, I'm just digging stuff out. Loads of people have rainbow lights that look terrible, but yours actually look good. Well, that's good if you think so. I didn't really put that much thought into them. I basically just, you know, put them on. But if you like them, you know, I'm glad. Is this where the items will be stored? Exactly, yes. Exactly. I will basically make like a little storage area over here. But not only a storage area, I'll also have like a little hallway where I'll have pretty much everything displayed, you know, and where you can kind of see, okay, what items do I already have, which ones do I not have yet, kind of like that. It's a bit tricky to explain, but you'll see what I mean once it's built. Okay, that's my friend calling right there, so I'll have to quickly help him out, and I'll be back in a second, so yeah. If you want to stay in the stream, that would be cool. Of course, if you've got better things to do, that's also fine. I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes, bro. I'll try to hurry up. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Bye-bye. Okay, okay, there we are. Yo, Possum Leader, I just read your comments. No worries, if you have to go, you have to go. That's just how it is. But thanks for subbing and watching. And yeah, hope to see you in some of my future videos or streams, you know? Alright, just had to help out my friend real quick. I think you might have been able to see him in the stream for a bit, actually. I don't know if you were able to hear him, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, just had to give something to him real quick. And now I'll be focused on the stream again. Yo, Idias, how you doing? Ich bin übrigens auch Deutscher. Falls ihr Deutsch seid, könnt ihr auch Deutsch mit mir reden. Okay. We'll be done with this section pretty soon. And yeah, after that, I'll still do a couple of things, but we're not gonna do that much more in today's stream. Like as I said in the beginning, this stream is not gonna be that long. Just because I'm pretty tired. And yeah. I just want to still have some time to, you know, watch some TV and just, you know, eat something, snack a little, hang out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'll still be on for a bit. Probably like, I don't know, like 30 to 40 minutes. And yeah. Yo, Carter's Corner. Hi, how you doing? Ich bin übrigens auch Deutscher. Falls du Deutscher bist, kannst du auch Deutsch mit mir reden. If you're not German, you didn't understand what I just said. But yeah. I'm German, so if you're German, you can also speak German to me. But I mostly do my streams in English, just so you know. I'm new to the stream. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Love to see you tuning in. Today's a bit more of a relaxed stream, you know, not that many people watching. And I'm also just, you know, not really doing that much. I'm just digging out this entire freaking area. So it's probably not the most engaging stream. And I think I'm gonna do stuff like this off stream in the future, because I've just, you know, I didn't really think about that when I started this stream, but this is like, yeah, as I said, not very engaging, not the most riveting gameplay for sure. So yeah, I think in the future I'm just not gonna do this on stream, but I don't know. For today, I guess we're just gonna do it. Who cares? I'm not German. That's absolutely fine, my bro. As I said, my streams are mostly in English anyways. It's just that as I am German and live in Germany, I often get German viewers as well. And of course, if I get, or when I get German viewers, I can also just speak German with them. You know, if there's not that many people in the stream anyways, and most or all of them are German, I just speak German with them. But usually I stream and record everything in English, you know? Okay, we still got a couple of ores that we want to get over here. We're actually going to need a bit more copper, so we might actually have to do some mining off stream, because the thing is, we are going to use copper golems quite heavily in this storage system that I'm building right now, or that I will be building pretty soon. And we pretty much have no copper at all right now, so yeah. I'm American, but I can also speak Spanish. Oh, that's cool. I think there's actually quite a few people in America that speak Spanish, right? I almost said German right there for some reason. Because, of course, you're very close to Mexico, right? And I think there's a lot of Spanish speakers in America, right? ¿Cómo estás hoy? I can pretty much guess what that means, but I can't really respond in... yeah, I thought so. I actually speak Italian, and Italian is pretty similar to Spanish, right? So I can understand quite a bit of Spanish, but of course I can't respond, you know? Because I don't speak Spanish, I just understand it a little bit, you know? Just by my knowledge of Italian and the similarities between the two languages. Okay, that right there is not Spanish though, right? That's just some random internet brain rot bullshit. Or is that actually based on Spanish? I have no clue. I know that some of that brain rot stuff is based on Italian, but I don't know. Maybe some of it is actually based on Spanish and I just don't know. Okay, we got a couple of people joining into my YouTube stream right now. How are you doing, guys? Don't be hesitant to write in chat. I'll be more than glad to talk to you guys. Ich bin übrigens auch Deutscher, also könnt ihr auch Deutsch mit mir reden. Goofy A Lonely One Watcher, dude. Okay. Not really sure what I should say about that. You seem like a very sympathetic person. Yo, what up with you, bro? Okay, it's Italian brain rot? Yeah, I thought so, but honestly, patapim is not Italian. Like, that's just nonsense, you know? It's like, it's literally not a word. So, I don't know why people put that into the Italian brain rot category, but I don't know. I'm just trolling different streams today, but I feel bad. I mean, I don't really care, bro. If that's what you want to do with your evening, I guess you can. I just don't really get it. Like, I know this is just rage bait. I don't know. I don't really care when people do that to me. I just don't understand it, you know? But... Or trolling, if you want to call that trolling. I don't know. For me, trolling actually has to be funny. And I don't really find stuff like that funny. But, I don't know, man. How long have you been streaming? Right now, I've been streaming for pretty much exactly 2 hours. And as I said, I'll probably be streaming like 2.5 hours in total. So probably like a bit more than half an hour from now. Because, yeah, as I said, I don't know if you've actually heard that because you've not been in the stream for that long. But yeah, I'm pretty tired today. Had a pretty exhausting day today, which is fine, you know. It's, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. But I still wanted to hop on the stream today. I don't know, man. I've been wanting to start this build right here for a while now. And I just didn't want to wait, you know. It is what it is. No, I mean like in your lifetime. Pooh. I would say I started this channel pretty much exactly 1 year ago. And I also started streaming around that time. But when I started out, I was mostly doing Fortnite content. So, you know, it has been very different from what I'm doing right now. I'll probably still be doing some Fortnite in the future, but right now, I don't know. I'm not really that into Fortnite right now. I'm only playing it occasionally here and there, you know. But yeah, right now, I'm mostly focused on this Minecraft project I have going right now, which is, I don't know, just a relaxing little thing that I can play in the evening. You know, it's not as stressful as something like Fortnite, so I really enjoyed it, doing it. And then I'll probably also be doing some Clash of Clans pretty soon again. I've already done that in the past, but I don't know, I've kind of lost interest. But now I'm kind of, yeah, feeling like doing it again. So, I don't know, we'll see what I'll do in the future on this channel. I'm not sure yet, you know? We'll see. COC? Yeah, Clash of Clans. Don't get that mixed up with Call of Duty COD, right? I'm talking about Clash of Clans, yeah. Okay, we're almost done. This actually took a bit longer than I thought. Like, I don't know how long it actually took. Maybe like an hour or something like that. Yeah, it took quite a bit of time. I didn't expect that. But that's fine. Okay, let me just finish this up. And then we're gonna have to replace some of this dirt and this coal vein over there with clean stone. And that would be this room done, at least when it comes to digging it up. Of course, as an empty room, it's not really that useful yet, but yeah, at least we have it dug up, and then we can start actually working on it. We have a W streamer that's not... Oh, bro. I wasn't even thinking of that, bro. I wasn't even thinking of what you could have meant by COC. I'm not gonna pronounce it the way you want me to. But I know now what you were trying to do there, bro. I see what you were trying to do. But I'm not gonna hop on that, bro. Oh, man. I swear this internet is cooked, bro. Okay. Let me just get rid of this coal right here. And cover up this hole real quick. Just like that. Let me already put down some torches too. And now we just need to get rid of this dirt. And that is it. With that, we have dug out this entire room now. I'm still gonna do a couple more things right now. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna do that much more in this episode. Let me just do... Yeah, we're gonna need some stone stairs, actually. So let me just make a couple of them. Because right now, what I'll do is I'll kind of smoothen out this arch right here. Because I want this to be clean stone too, you know? I'm basically gonna have this entire room be made out of clean stone. Some people might say that it's a little ugly and a little lazy, but I think... Like, I don't want to have it look like a cave, but I don't know why, but I really like the aesthetic of clean stone. Of course, we're not going to just leave it at clean stone. We're also going to use some other materials, but yeah, the main building material is actually going to be clean stone. You'll see later once we've progressed a little further into the build what exactly I'm going for in that. Yeah, I think it's going to look pretty cool. But yeah, as I said, right now we're just kind of getting this arch a little smoothened out, if you know what I mean. I feel like this is a little smaller than, that's 3. I thought I was going for 4. How many times have you died in this world? I actually have a death counter right here. I don't know if you can see that very well on your stream. Or on your screen. Right next to my name it says 3, right? That's my death counter. One of those deaths isn't a legit death though, because I set up some command blocks to do some extra stuff in this world. You can look that up in the first episode, what exactly I mean by that. And I kind of had to test that out and kill myself to try it out if everything's working the way I intend to. Which it does. You know, it does work, so yeah. That first death isn't legit, so basically I died 2 times already. Okay, and with that we have this arch straightened out, or smoothened out, or whatever you want to call this. And as you can see, it kind of looks like it's just blending into the stone, or like into the rock right here. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Of course, right now it still looks a little unnatural, but we'll keep working on that and I'll be making it look, you know, how the fuck do I say that? I'll be trying to make it look a little bit more interesting and a little bit more natural. That looks really good. Let me just show you my house real quick, given that you've not watched any other episodes before this, just so you kind of get a feeling for this world. As I said, I've not been playing in it for that long yet, so I've not been able to do anything crazy, but yeah. Let me just quickly show you around. Basically, we've got this house here, right? It's pretty basic, but I like it. It's a little like, I don't know what you would call it. A little cabin, I guess. This is the interior. We've got a little dog here, which is named Booma, which is named after a suggestion by one of my viewers. Bro, what are you doing right here? And yeah, we've got a little of some decorations, you know. This is my kitchen. Then we have a little storage area down here, which, yeah, it's just like the rudimentary storage area for now. We're gonna build a much bigger storage area later. And then up here we have the enchanting area. And yeah, this section right here isn't fully furnished and decorated yet, but yeah. That is basically our house, our abode for now. I suck at making houses, even in creative. Well, I'm not the best builder either, but, you know, I think once I'm done with this house, it's gonna be pretty decent. Nothing crazy, but yeah. Okay, right, and now, let me just quickly have a look at this. Because we're actually gonna have to build... Yeah, just like that. Okay. Okay, so now that we finished this first... Now that we finished this first arch over here, I'm gonna have to build 2 more of them. One right here, one right here. And what we build over here, you will see in one of the future episodes. Because I have a little interesting... I have something interesting planned for over here. But these 2 sides right here will have another arch that is going to look identical to this one right here. So let me just quickly build those 2. So that's gonna be like that. I'm the only one watching. Yeah, as I said, bro, what we're doing today is not necessarily the most exciting thing. You know, it's a bit boring. And so I had a couple people joining earlier, but most of them just got out of the stream pretty much immediately because it's just a little boring. You know, I can't blame them. But it's fine. You know, it's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. As I said, probably in the future I'll be doing stuff like this off stream because yes, it is a little boring. And probably it isn't really appropriate for a stream. You know, it's something I should probably do off stream, but I don't know, man. I guess for now we're doing it like this. Yo, XX Game Master, how are you doing? What's up? What's up? Okay, let me just check this out real quick. Basically, we want to go do 2 and another 2. Right? Just like that. I'm good. How you doing? How about you? Yeah, I'm fine, bro. I'm a little tired. I have had a bit of an exhausting day today, but in general, I'm feeling pretty fine. And, you know, just enjoying myself, playing a little bit of Minecraft. And finally working on this build right here, which is going to be super important for this video series, for this Minecraft world. Like, it's literally going to be one of the central builds of the world. And I'm so glad that we can finally start doing, you know, working on it. Because, of course, when you start out a world, first you have to do some more, like, basic stuff, you know. And, yeah. Finally, we can actually start working on this. So, wait, that's 1, 2. And then I guess another one, right? 1, 2, 3. Yes. I liked and I subscribed. Yo, that's awesome, bro. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for subscribing and liking, bro. I really love that. I really love when I get new subscribers on my YouTube channel because it is really difficult to get new subscribers on YouTube. Like on something like TikTok, it's much easier, but on YouTube, it's so difficult, bro. So yeah, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I just got out of school recently. It was just depressing. Yeah. School can be like that sometimes, unfortunately. Like, of course, it kind of depends on your school, you know, on your classmates, on your teachers and all that. But personally, I'd say school isn't that bad, you know. Working a job or studying can be much more exhausting than just going to school. But of course, yeah, school can sometimes feel a little useless. And of course, sometimes it's just boring as fuck. But yeah, what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do, bro? Okay, let's put that down. And with that, the second arch is also finished. Let me just get rid of this dirt real quick. Collect all these items. So that is the second arch done. As I said, it's identical to this one right here. And we're gonna build exactly the same one over here too. So let's just start doing that right now. I've had my channel for a year and only have 50 subscribers. Yeah, it's really hard getting subscribers. It took me so king. I think you wanted to say so long, right? To get 72. Yeah, it's not that easy, bro. It really isn't that easy. You gotta be very consistent, and you know, you always have to think of new things to do and stuff. But yeah, for me, I don't know, man. It's a hobby, you know. I just do the things that I want to do, you know. If I want to play Minecraft, I play Minecraft. If I want to play Fortnite, I play Fortnite, you know. independent of whether people like it or not, because I feel like, I don't know, if I'm just doing stuff that people like, I'll start doing stuff that I don't like, if you know what I mean. And since this is a hobby and I'm pretty much not making any money off of it, I don't really see a reason to do things on my channels that I don't enjoy, you know? That's insane, bro. Hearing a streamer on YouTube cuss. Did I just cuss? If I did, I didn't even notice. Not really, there's a whole bunch that say it. Say what? Am I lost, bro? I don't really know what you're trying to say right now. But maybe I'm just tripping, bro. Okay, so that's 2. And this right here is 3. Cuss words? Ah, okay. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. And now we have 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Let me just get rid of all this right here. You were saying fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I use that word a lot. I don't really cuss a lot, I would say, but that word in particular, I do use a lot. I gotta be honest. I really do use that a lot. But I don't know, man. For me, fuck isn't necessarily like a cuss word. It's more like, I don't know. You know, it's basically the same as saying very, you know? So, for example, I could say, I don't know, let me think of an example. Yo, Gandalf, thanks for the follow, by the way. I could say something like, I love this so fucking much. And I could just, instead I could, of course, I could say, I love this so, like, very much, or I just really love this, you know? But I don't know, man. Saying I love this so fucking much is just so much more intense, and I don't know, I think it's a much more interesting way of talking, if you know what I mean. And as I said, I don't feel like fuck is a very offensive cuss word, right? Okay, that is the second arch done. And with that, we have all 3 arches complete. Do you have a Discord? No, I don't. I use Discord here and there, but I don't have like a personal Discord, if that's what you mean. And yeah, with that, I think... I don't know, do I still want to do anything today? I guess what we could already do... Yeah, this right here. There is at least one more thing I still want to do in this episode. So let me just see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So it's 5. This thing is how wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 5 is... Yeah, okay. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So yeah, right now I'm gonna dig out a little area over here too. For now it's not really gonna make sense, but you'll see later on what I'm gonna use it for. So let me just quickly do that. How high, like how tall is it? I think it's 8 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So what about you guys? Do you also play Minecraft, or what kind of video games do you play? Because I'm always interested in kind of understanding what my viewers like, so that, I don't know, in the future maybe I can also do a couple of things that maybe you guys play, if you know what I mean. I mostly play Fortnite, Clash of Clans, and Minecraft. Sometimes a little bit of Call of Duty, but not that much, because I've not really been enjoying Call of Duty in the last couple of years. But yeah, those are like my main games. So what kind of games do you play? Or do you like watching? I play Minecraft, That's a great response, bro. So I suppose you do like Minecraft. Which is good, because I also really love Minecraft. Like, I've been playing Minecraft ever since I was 10, I think. Maybe, like, no, I think I actually started playing Minecraft when I was 8. And now I'm 24. I almost said 14 for some reason. Now I'm 24, right? So, how many years is that? 16 years. I've been playing Minecraft for 16 years at this point. Isn't that crazy? I think it's just insane. And I still like this game. I still love it. Okay, and with that, we have this section done as well. As I said, you probably don't really know what I'm going for here. And honestly, you can't really guess from this shape alone. But yeah, I've got something interesting planned for this. It's nothing crazy, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode right about now. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what I'm going to be doing with this space right here, so you do have kind of an understanding of what we've actually been doing for this whole time. So basically, we are going to... Well, this is going to be an entrance hall, right? There's not going to be anything too important in here. This is just going to be the entrance. And then we're going to have, as I said, a fun little decoration over here. You're going to see what that is going to be in one of the future episodes. And then we're going to have 2 rooms here. This one over here... Wait a second. I just realized something. While I was talking. I made this in the wrong order. This arch actually has to go over here. And the decoration actually has to go over here. So, yeah. Let me just quickly fix that up. Holy shit. That is kind of stupid. I made this in the wrong order. I actually have to put it the other way around. Okay. I mean, it's not too big a deal. It's just a little stupid, I guess. Kind of wasting a little bit of my time, but that's okay. You know, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, let me just get this. Okay, there we go. It's gonna be a block? No, I'm gonna explain in a second what I want to do here. Let me just fix this up real quick. My older brother has been playing Minecraft his whole life. He's 15. That's awesome, bro. If there's one game I would like my children to play in the future, it's Minecraft, bro. I think Minecraft is such an awesome game, bro. It really is. Okay, let me just see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Yes. Okay. Holy shit. How did I not notice that while I was building, bro? That's actually kind of funny, bro. I built it the wrong way around. That's actually awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got 7 and 8. And then this right here is going to be like the line, I guess. Kind of like that. Not really sure how that happened, but it's okay. After this video is done, I'm gonna ride my bike for a little bit. That's awesome. It's important to have a lot of hobbies, you know? Well, not necessarily a lot of, but like hobbies that you like, you know? It really is important. I personally have a lot of hobbies, and I really think that they enrich my life a lot. Yeah, guys, if you enjoy this stream, I would really appreciate if you subscribed to this channel. And you can also watch the earlier episodes, because as I said, with these videos, or then, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. With these streams, I'm also always recording and I'm uploading them as a video afterwards. So if you enjoy these streams, you're probably also going to enjoy my videos. So yeah, I would be really happy if you check them out. Okay, let me just dig this out real quick. That is 8 blocks tall, right? I was riding down a hill at full speed. Whoa, why, bro? Don't do anything stupid, bro. You don't want to get hurt. Okay. Let me just quickly dig this up. Okay, perfect. That's that. And now we're just gonna have to put down this arch over here again. So let me just quickly do that. Okay. We're gonna need some stone stairs here. So let me just quickly go like this. And like this. Okay. I'm still confused how it splits in half. Wait. Lol, same bro. My bike didn't break. Then I go flying off, busting my lip and spraining my ankle, and then my bike split in half. Holy shit, what? Bro, what are you doing? Holy crap. Go a little easy on yourself. And on your bike. Like, holy shit. What are you guys doing? That's kind of crazy, bro. You gotta be a little bit more careful. Bro, I've never heard that it's possible to split your bike in half. Are you crazy? How did you manage to do that? That's just insane. That is just insane, bro. Okay, let me just go like that. Wait, I think I'm gonna have to go up a little bit. Just like that. Yes. And let me put these down right here. Just like that. Right? And it's gonna be... Okay. Rip to bike, we're kids, we have fun and hurt themselves doing it. No, that's fine. That's fine, bro. As long as you don't like severely hurt yourself, it's good that you're outside and playing and have fun and stuff like that, you know. But just don't overdo it, you know. Don't overdo it. You don't want to hurt yourself like seriously while you're playing outside, you know. All right. Is that correct now? It looks weird. Yeah, no, it's not right. It's not right. Something's wrong here. Let me fix that real quick. Wait, it's 1, 2, and then it should be like this. Bro, I'm stupid. I'm literally so dumb. Okay, kind of like this, I think. Fuck. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Oh yeah, no, it's like this. It's like this. Bro, I'm so fucking dumb. How did I not notice that while building? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. That's pretty cool. It looks symmetrical. Nah, it was wrong. It was wrong. And I'm fixing it right now. My toes are still broken. Bro, as I said, it's good that you're outside and, you know, having fun and playing and whatnot, but you still gotta be careful, you know? You still gotta be careful. You can't do that all the time. Okay, I think now it's symmetrical, right? What the fuck? How did I... Okay. This is starting to get embarrassing. Bro, hello? There we go. Holy shit. Okay, let me just check that out real quick. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes up like that. I think now it's correct. Yeah, now it's correct. Okay, there we go. All right, now we switched it up. As you can see, this is where the decorational thingy was before. Now it's over here, and now it's also in the right order, in the right direction. And yeah, I was explaining what I'm actually doing with this space right here. So as you can probably guess by now, this is going to be somewhat of a storage area. We're going to have like the main storage area in this direction. It's going to be pretty big, so it's probably still going to take a bit of time to build the whole thing. And I'm probably going to be doing most of the digging off stream because I've realized that this is just super boring. It really is super boring. For me too, honestly. But especially for my streamers, for my viewers, especially for my viewers watching the stream. So yeah, I'm probably going to do most of the digging off stream, and then I'm going to do like the decorating and furnishing and whatnot on stream, you know, because I think it's much more interesting. But yeah, this is going to be the main storage area. It's going to be pretty big. And then in this direction over here, we're going to have a little, well, not a little, it's actually going to be pretty long and tall as well. You know, like a hallway going down in this direction, which we will use to display all the items we've collected, and we will use to keep track of the progress of this challenge. Because as you might remember, the challenge for this world is to collect every single item and block, and I want to have like a cool way of keeping track of my progress and displaying all the items that I've already got. And then again, as I said, over here we're just going to put in something a little bit more decorational. You're going to see what exactly I'm going to be going for over here. It's nothing crazy, but I think it's going to look pretty sick. Okay. Off-camera mining creative mode. Well, you can watch the stream for after I close this stream, right? It's going to be uploaded to YouTube. So if you're really that keen on seeing me mine out an entire area, you can watch like an hour of me just digging this entire area out if you really want to, but I feel like it's not really appropriate for a live stream, you know? So I don't think I'm gonna be doing stuff like that in the future on stream again. W Basin streamer, thanks brother. Unfortunately I'm gonna end the stream right here. Just joking, bro. Yeah, I know I know. We're fine. I just, you know, wanted to explain to you why I don't want to do stuff like this anymore on stream. I feel like it's just way too boring, bro. It's so boring. But it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little outro right here for the video, and after that I'm also gonna talk to you again, so don't be surprised that I'll basically be speaking to a camera for a second here. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. As I said, this one is a little bit shorter, and we didn't really do that much, I guess. But we started one of the most important builds for this world, and I'm really happy to finally start working on this, because I think it's going to be so cool when this is done, and it's going to make this challenge much more interesting, because you can actually like visualize my progress. You can actually see my progress, and it's just going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, at this point, there's really not that much to say other than thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. Also, I'm live streaming all of these episodes both on my YouTube as well as on my TikTok. There will be a link to my TikTok in the description, so you can also check that out if you like. And what else do I want to say? I'm very bad at these kind of outros, guys. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. So again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys. Okay, let me just check that that's saved. Yes, it did. Okay, that's the recording finished. Let me just sleep real quick. Oh, look at how beautiful this looks. The update came out today, and finally I can start using shaders again, and I just love how everything looks, bro. Let me just sleep real quick. I'll try to join next stream. So yeah, let me just also end the stream in a more official manner right here. So thanks to anyone who's watched up to here. If you enjoyed this stream, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future streams. You can also check out my episodes, like my actual videos, on my channel as well. As I said, after every stream, I try to make an episode that kind of captures like the highlights of the stream, you know, the most important parts. And yeah, if you enjoyed my streams, you're also gonna enjoy these videos. So you'd really be helping me out if you check those out. And yeah, you can also check out my TikTok. It's exactly the same name and exactly the same profile picture. On there, I don't really upload that much Minecraft content other than some like promotional stuff, you know. But yeah, I don't know, if you like Fortnite or if you just like my stuff in general, you can also check out my TikTok. As I said, it's exactly the same name, exactly the same profile picture, so you should be able to find it easily. I just had a heart attack. FedEx knocked so loud on my door. Damn, that's crazy. When is the next episode? I stream every Tuesday evening. The thing is, I live in Germany, right? You have to keep that in mind because I think some of you might be American or like from other parts of the world. So basically the time we have right now, that's roughly the time I'll be streaming every week. For me, it's Tuesday evening. If you live in America, I think it's Tuesday morning. So yeah, just Tuesday, and then the time that we have currently. It's a bit tricky with time zones and stuff, you know, because I live in Germany. But yeah, I stream every Tuesday. Maybe this week I'll actually do another stream on Sunday, but I'm not sure yet. It kind of depends. It's 1:04 p.m. on Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, it's around this time that I'll be streaming again. Exactly the same time of day, exactly the same day, you know, because right now for me it's actually what time is it? It's 10 p.m. where I live. It's 4 p.m. Tuesday. Okay, where I live it's 10 p.m. actually. As I said, I live in Germany, and yeah, right now it's 10 p.m. so that's actually kind of funny, but that's just how time works, you know, I guess time zones. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today, guys. Again, thanks for watching. I really always appreciate when there's people in my stream just kind of chatting with me, watching, and you know, it's just so much more interesting when we actually have some people watching this. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one, guys. All right. Bye-bye.